for the serious gamer.
Hey, it's Guns for Hire from NextGenTactics. This is our Team Deathmatch Tactical Approach video series, and this is Estate. I'll be using the M16 with red dot, the 1887's Akimbo, Claymores, Stun Grenades, Scavenger Pro, Stopping Power Pro, and Ninja Pro. Kill streaks are set to Harrier Strike, Chopper Gunner, and Tactical Nuke. Alright, here we go with Estate. I typically take the same route almost on any map, which is always the perimeter. And in this particular map, I always head for the back here. I don't care about the glass house. I find this area here to be the easiest to defend. Right at this point here, I always anticipate someone coming up because I actually come up this area, so that's why I assume someone else is going to come up. I actually bite it here as well. Oh, there you go. Alright, well, you gotta die sooner or later in Deathmatch. Not always, but... anyway, so I head back there. I just find it, I know this area fairly well. If you're coming in and you're not sure, the first thing before you even come to the point where I am at right now, as soon as you're coming in, you look to that boathouse. You don't have to actually put your reticule there or your gun aiming at it. I mean, obviously there's a guy in there, so that's what you want to do. But when you're doing that, you don't want to, you want to just briefly look and then hug that inside wall. It's very hard for them to see. The brush actually provides you with natural camouflage. It's harder for them to actually pinpoint you unless they have UAV on. Now, because I was firing and I was getting hit, what I did was I circled around back. This is what you want to do. Don't stand in one spot. I mean, you can, but it doesn't really make too much sense. Take the advantage. They may be slowed. Like this guy here, they may be slowed going forward because they're assuming that I'm staying in the same position, just like they are. Most people are stubborn in that when they get into an engagement with an individual... Hold on. Alright, I thought we nailed that guy. Anyway, when we get into a confrontation with someone, we tend to sort of stick it out. We want to win that battle, but it's smarter to sort of try and flank them around the back. Now you notice... You know, this isn't a run and gun series, but it's smart to mix the two. You've got a secondary weapon. When you're clearing houses or even this the boathouse or whatever it is, I'm not going to run in there with my assault rifle. Bring in your shotguns or your SMG or something close range. Make sure you have something close range equipped. And then so use your rifle or whatever it is as you're approaching it, but then when you enter buildings or enter a boathouse or the house, the main estate there, the estate house, then switch to your close quarter combat weaponry, which happens to be Akimbo 1887s. I find them to be effective, yes. Perhaps overpowered, but effective nonetheless. Now, obviously when you're doing stuff like Chopper Gunner, so we're on the 11th kill streak here. When you're doing Chopper Gunner, make sure that you, or any kill streak for that matter, like that controls that requires you to control them, like Predator Missile, Chopper Gunner, AC-130. Make sure that you position yourself in an area that at least provides you with a bit of cover. There's no area that's absolutely perfect. Running gunners will go around searching for individuals, and you're still susceptible. So where I am is not perfect, but it's a hell of a lot better than just, say, standing out in the opening, going prone. You know, get some sort of cover. Now, obviously with a Chopper Gunner, constantly scan the red targets until you see one of them light up like that. You're just constantly waiting. They're going to move. They're going to get impatient. You just want to sort of stay on them. You're not going to run out of bullets. It's infinite amount, so just keep on hammering on it. Now, you notice when you're doing Chopper Gunner, take note just when it ends. Take note when and where you saw enemy players. So what I've done now is like, okay, it's over, I'm done, but I know at least where that Chopper Gunner ended. Chances are they're moving out because they were running out there in the beginning anyway. But if someone's camping or staying back, I'm going to sweep that area first. And the main thing again is take the perimeter. Don't run across the middle, even though you may be a little excited and antsy. Now you're going to see me switch to my close quarter again, just to sweep the house. I mean, typically when I'm doing tactical, I want to use my M16 because I'm using you know, accuracy and distance for my advantage, and basically just watching for enemy players, trying to outsmart them. But when I get close quarter, it doesn't really make too much sense to be using an assault rifle. It's much better to use your SMG for clearing houses. Well, I guess you can't do that. Automatic pistol or a shotgun, something close quarter, something that's going to drop them fast, and not have to worry about, you know, maneuverability. Now, I'm actually hanging around the house here. Typically, this house in multiplayer is sort of a key holding point. Everyone wants to control it. Everyone wants to stay in it. Now, you notice there, I'm just going to reload here, I believe. I've got scavenger on, so I'm picking up whatever I can and placing claymores. I want to set the defense, and there's a reason why I'm doing that. And there's a reason why I'm camping in this room with my akimbos. While I may look like I'm just camping like a wiener, that is exactly why I was camping. When you're that close to the pinnacle of kill streaks, camping is acceptable. Who cares if you camp if you're gonna get a nuke? Don't go 24 kills and then all of a sudden, you know, say, well, I want to run gun, I'm not gonna camp. Screw that. I want that nuke. I'm not giving it up by doing something careless and running out there like a fool. And now it doesn't matter because I have it, so I can be a little more brazen, and I can go out there and sort of try and cause some problems here. And I think I get a couple assists and then I die. Oh well, what does it matter? I have a nuke. Don't launch, as soon as you get the nuke, don't launch the nuke until near the end, either near the end of the time or the end of the game. Once you activate it, you know, obviously don't do it right at the last couple of seconds or else you end up screwing it up. But even if there's like 72, 74, don't get it too close, because if it was 7,400, someone with a quick kill, you don't know where everyone is, you'd end up losing your nuke. So as soon as you get about 7,000, that's when I recommend you activate the nuke, because at the 7,000 mark, either team is gonna, you know, could win it quickly. They all of a sudden get 5 extra kills and boom, you lost your nuke. So wait till it's around 7,000. Here I waited till about 7,200, and then I just sit, and I'm like, I watch people sit still. Some people are still killing, but you notice that the kill thing doesn't actually, the count doesn't go up. So even if there's 7,200, it doesn't really matter. Oh, that feels so good. Believe me, tactical nukes anytime are fabulous. Especially in Deathmatch. They're not the easiest to get, but attainable nonetheless. If I can do it, you can do it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. For more strategies and tactics on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, visit NextGenTactics.com.